Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Tanner.
I'm Nick.
And today we're tackling the topic of vacations, kind of like our childhood vacations.
Vacations in general?
Vacations in general, because we went on some as kids and now, and I've got a few actually planned out in the future pretty soon. But vacations.
Vacations, indeed.
Ba, 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 into the intro.
No, keep going.
I don't know what it is from here.
Keep going. No, don't stop. You got 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
Dance, monkey, dance. And we're back.
Okay.
That's the intro.
So
that's by the way, that's the audio. By the way.
Yeah.
That better be the audio.
Okay, so we're tackling vacations today.
Yeah.
Kind of some throwback stories on vacations we went on. Some good memories.
Best vacation.
Take me down a trip on memory lane, Nick.
Alrighty. Picture Sicily. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh,
No.
that's fancy.
Have you never seen the Golden Girls?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Anyways, my wife, she doesn't watch these. If she did, she'd appreciate that reference.
Yeah.
Anyways, so no, as a child, my favorite time was let me start over. As a child, I would come home from school, and when I would, Nan and Papa would usually say something along the lines of, "You need to pack you a bag," and I immediately knew the excitement, the adrenaline, would just. You could just feel it all over your body. You're like, why? And it was, we are going to, and Nan and Papa never disappointed. It was, we're going to Gatlinburg. We're going to Pigeon Forge. We're going to Disney World. We're going to the beach. We're going, fill in blank here. I love vacationing. Yes. I love traveling. So the idea that getting there. I love the riding in the car. I love the getting snacks on the way. I love hanging out, talking on the way. I love getting there. I love it all. Give me more. If I'm telling you, everybody says, if I won the lottery, I would travel. If I won the lottery, well, you'd see me because I'd bring you with me.
Right.
But most people wouldn't see me again. They'd be like, hey, well, I'm that guy Nick. I don't know. He don't have an address.
Permanent vacation.
Exactly.
He's on hiatus.
Exactly. We'd be doing a podcast. He'd be like, well, I'm going to stay here and work, Nick. I say, that's cool. You see palm trees and shit behind me. You just be here and be like, yeah, here's my thought on it. It'd be one of those things where you say a few words and I'm like,
waiting to hear it, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, Tanner.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I love the trip down. I never loved the driving back.
Have you ever noticed, though, that the trip back is always quicker than the trip back?
Always.
Have you?
Always quicker.
What kind of Doctor Strange Twilight Zone is it where it takes 10 hours to get there, but getting back takes 4?
Yeah.
Seriously.
You're looking forward to getting down there.
In the past, we talked about the Matrix. How Matrix is that? Yeah. That it takes 10 to get there, but 4 to get back.
Yeah. It's because you're so looking forward to getting down there.
On the way down there, I will dump twice, take a leak, eat 3 meals, sleep, wake up, read a book, listen to my iPod, and we pass Atlanta. On the way back, I'll nod off and wake up in the garage.
Yeah.
What? How does this happen? But it always happens. It never fails. Vacations are the best. Your turn. I love vacations, man. But I'm just kidding about that. But no, in all seriousness though, let's what I do want to talk about today is you have any idea? It's always impromptu here. Right. But do you have any ideas of favorite vacations you've been on recently? Any highlights? Any good trips worth mentioning?
Went to Mexico. That was a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Really like that.
Drink the water.
Disney World.
Drink the water.
I did, and I got sick. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
Heard it here.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
Do not drink the water.
Went to Mexico, Disneyland, Los Angeles was nice.
World?
The one that's in Florida.
World,
Disney World, sorry.
Okay, for another video, I'm big on Disney, so you have to specify. Land is...
I've only been once. That's so expensive. I know people that go every year. They have the little passes. They go every single year to Disney.
Look at that camera to get your reaction.
I've gone one time.
You keep staring when I tell you I've been 6.
Holy fuck.
I've been 6 times, and I'll probably go...
How do you afford it?
I'll probably go 40 before I die. To me, it's the perfect vacation.
Disney, I would love to check you out, but I can't afford you. If you
don't be act like you're just gonna PR box coming in the mail.
If you would
oh my God! I said if you'd love to send me something, it actually came. Here it is. Dude, come on.
I'm just saying, I'd love to check you out.
Thought you already been. You went.
I went when I was a kid.
Shut your mouth. You went when we graduated.
I don't want to talk about this.
No.
No. I knew we were going to get on this topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went to, you know how much I love Disney. All I ever talk about is Disney. What's your favorite vacation place? Disney. What you like, Nick? Disney. What you got on the brain, Nick? Disney. Who went to Disney? Tanner. Who'd you take? Not Nick. What was up with that, man? For the record, let's just throw that out. Why didn't Nick get to go to Disney, his favorite place in the entire world that his best friend went to and didn't take him to when there was an extra ticket? Why did that happen, Tanner?
I don't remember
Don't
this.
save video for another day. You remember.
I don't remember the specifics.
I remember the second and minute that you told me that someone else was going.
Right.
It's saved on my phone.
I'm pretty sure. It's not saved on your phone.
I've never been more hurt in my entire life.
I'm pretty sure that, like, it was brought up and you couldn't go.
No.
Pretty sure.
I know that's a lie because
Pretty
if somebody
sure.
says, hey, man, I want you to go to Disney, I'd just about murder somebody.
No, I'm pretty sure that's why you didn't go.
No,
Because
that is lies.
because I remember talking to my parents
Nope.
and, like, saying I wanted to invite you, and there was some reason.
Nope.
I don't know. I'll talk to Mom and
it,
find out.
Oh, I know what it was. We'll talk about it after the camera. But I know exactly what it was. We'll talk about it after this.
I'm glad you know, because I know.
Oh, because I never will forget it. Tanner will be in our 80s, and I'll bring that crap up.
Okay,
They'll be
anyways.
Tanner, you and Tanner were such good friends. Oh, yeah, man, we've been friends for 72 years except that time he didn't take me to Disney. Don't watch me, dude. Dude, I'm bringing it up now, and it's been almost 10 years ago.
I know. It's been probably more than 10 years ago.
I swear to God and everything, Holly, I'll never forget. Keep that in mind. Vacations. So yeah, Disney is a fantastic vacation. It's actually my favorite place to go. Because for me, it's the perfect vacation. It carries so many different aspects with it. But the number one thing that Disney carries, this huge, important thing to me, is nostalgia. Because the best vacation I've ever been on in my entire life, and you probably might think this is sweet, you might not care, but it's true. The reason it's my favorite place is because my Nana, Papa, my brother Alex, and I all went to Disney. And we stayed for 10 days at the Wilderness Lodge. Nana and Papa saved up a lot of money, take us. They really wanted it to be a very nice vacation.
Right.
And it was my favorite vacation in my entire life. I spent time with Nana. I spent time with Alex. I spent time with my Papa, who's no longer with us. I have so many good memories about it, from walking down to where the boat docks and seeing the fireworks from Magic Kingdom at night. From Papa giving me $100 to go to the arcade and blowing it all to get like a whistle. Yeah. I remember that. I remember riding the rides, seeing the shows, seeing Nana happy, eating the food, Papa having a good time. All of it. The nostalgia level on Disney with me is through the roof, and I've made so many memories since then. Me and my wife, my mother-in-law have gone. We've gone several times throughout my life. My mama went we all went one time when I was just a baby. Mm-hmm. It has so much nostalgia with it. But for me personally, it's the great thing, because I'm nervous, Nick. Have we ever mentioned that before, that I'm nervous?
Yes.
I'm nervous, Nick.
He's nervous about everything.
Disney, in my opinion, has great security. And there's they do have great security. They have their own.
I'm just laughing because that's the direction you went. We're talking about vacations. So you're like, you know why my vacation was great? The security.
Disney I'm pretty sure it has its own medical center, fire department, and police department, because they're so large that, okay, let me say this. If there was God forbid, let me just throw that out there, God forbid, knock on wood, whatever you got to do, God forbid. But if there was, God forbid, an active shooter or something at Disney, you know how long it's going to take for Florida state troopers and stuff to get onto Disney? They have their own group of security there for that reason. And I love Disney because they take their security very seriously. I don't have to worry about a lot of that stuff. Because have you ever gone into, you didn't go one time, you went twice and didn't take me to one of them.
I've only been once.
The one time you went.
So we'll just go another time.
Did you go to all 4 parks?
Yeah, we went to everything.
So there's nothing new for us to share. It's all used.
We couldn't see all of it.
It's all sloppy seconds from if I ever go with you now. That what you're telling me?
Okay.
So your first time was spoiled. Your first time wasn't with me. You wasted it on somebody you don't even talk to anymore. You wasted that magic moment.
Nick's like an angry girlfriend.
Shut up. Anyways.
Vacation's supposed to be happy.
Shut up. We'll talk about this later. Wait till you get home. No, I mean, Disney takes their security very well, so I don't have to worry about things. I feel safe there. They have their own police, the fire department, all that stuff. They cater to you so well.
Right.
They're like, hey, when we stayed at Wilderness Lodge, people actually came up to us, what can we do to make your vacation better? Are you interested in kind of tickets?
Right.
Are you interested in this? And they offer discounts and this and that, this and that. It's perfect, man. And somebody who's worked in retail before, you know that people come up to you and ruin your day. But you have to force that smile. I've never seen one unhappy person working at Disney. They're probably miserable. They're probably ready to explode. Yeah. Have you ever met one? You're out of this. So you've only been once, and it wasn't with me.
Well, hang on now.
So when you go, they're always happy. And I know it's forced, but it's known as the happiest place on earth. And it really has a lot to it. But for me personally, though, there's so much you get to experience. If you like traveling and trying exotic foods, they have people they brought from countries and put at Epcot for the World Showcase. So when you go, you went with someone else. When you go around the World Showcase, you get to experience it. You could literally, like, Holly knows Spanish. Holly knows a few of the language. She literally spoke to them because they were from Spain. They were from different parts of the world, so she got to talk. She loved it. She thought it was so cool. You know, so you get all that kind of experience. You like animals. You like the zoo. You got Animal Kingdom. You like film, you like Hollywood, you like how it's all made. You got Hollywood Studios, which I'm sure you and him had a great time at. You know, you got Magic Kingdom for just people who just love Disney.
Nick, you realize this is not a Disney episode.
We are talking about
vacation. This is a vacation episode. And you've been 18 minutes on one vacation. You have talked about one vacation. Have you been on any more vacations that you enjoyed?
I've been on several for this hour and a half video that we're fixing to shoot here.
My favorite vacation was a cruise. To me, a cruise, you can literally, you go to Disney, you spend $12,000 there, and you have this awesome week.
Dang, you spend expensive at Disney.
That's how much Disney cost. You were a child. Ask Nana how much they spent.
I went a year and a half ago to Disney.
With who? With your with Holly's parents?
Now mother-in-law. No, just mother-in-law and Holly. We went.
Right. I guarantee you have no idea what she spent.
I know what she spent.
On tickets alone.
It's $100 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets alone.
How much did y'all eat?
I went Dutch on food.
Did you? How much was one
meal? You went with someone else to my favorite place.
How much was
Don't
one meal?
Don't turn this around. Don't turn this around.
My point is, to go to Disney is fantastic. It's a week long of fun where you're going to spend $12,000. My best vacation that I've ever been on so far is a cruise. We took a cruise to 3 different islands in the Bahamas. Now that is 5 days, so it's a week long. I spent $200 on my week long ticket. All you can eat, all you can drink, entertainment 24/7.
Now that
everything you want to do. Gambling on the boat, drinking on the boat. They had shows where it's like Broadway. They had like shows where it's like Cats. They had shows like comedy clubs and everything you could think of. Workout center. They literally had golf on a boat. They had swimming pools on a boat, and the slide went off. It was clear. You saw through it. Went off the boat and came back onto the boat.
That's pretty awesome.
And it cost me $200, and I got to eat anything I wanted. I ate lobster and steak every night.
The whole thing was $200.
The whole to go be down there on the boat for 5 days, come back home. The tickets for the boat for all 3 islands for me to eat unlimited, drink unlimited, everything I want to do on the boat was $200.
Who did you steal from?
Nobody.
To get that? No.
Me and my mama have a very good travel advisor.
You got the world's best travel advisor.
No,
for $200.
I could buy tickets right now for probably $200, $250.
Put your money where your mouth is. I'll bring you $400 from me and Holly. I expect you and Krista, me and Holly, will go to the Bahamas for $200 a pop, and I'll bring you mine and Holly's $400.
I guarantee I could make that happen.
Okay. Money where your mouth is okay then. Okay. The podcast heard it.
The podcast heard
it. You can do it after.
Anyways, my whole point is, like...
And everybody keep in mind, everybody who watches this, I hope we have a loyal fan base. And I hope you comment in every video saying, did you get those tickets yet? Did you get those tickets? When y'all going to the Bahamas? When y'all going? When is it going to happen? We're waiting for it.
That whole trip...
We're going to do a podcast on this camera on the boat. And it better happen within a year.
My entire trip to the Bahamas... I spent $600.
It suddenly.
Now hang on, no, because when we went to 3 different islands, when I got on the island, I rented a motorcycle and rode the motorcycle everywhere I wanted to go. Ate at any restaurant I wanted on the island. See, everything on the boat's free. Whatever you want to do on the island is not free. So we got
they get you.
We got snorkeling gear and went snorkeling at like this big reef with all these animals and stuff. It was awesome. So I literally spent $200 to eat whatever I wanted, and then spent $400 on bringing back things. They have alcohol bottles. Okay, if you drink alcohol,
you have
more than likely drank Crown Royal. I can go get a bottle and show you. Okay, Crown Royal bottles typically like this big. Yeah. They have Crown Royal bottles that you can't pick up.
They're
this big. They're bigger than a baby. They'd be like, if you laid it on the table, it's like 5 babies.
Big as Jubilee.
It's about the size of Jubilee. This is the biggest Crown. It's like this big. They have Jack Daniel's bottles that are like this big and like this tall, and it's literally like in one Jack Daniel's bottle, there's like 30, and you could buy that duty free, which means tax free, and you could buy it for like $80. And it's like 15, 20 bottles. You buy $20 for one bottle here. You're getting 20 bottles for $80.
Not bad at all.
It's ridiculous. So while we were there, you could literally walk up and rent like a Hummer and go like riding on the beach. We rented jet skis. I rented jet skis for 3 hours. Cost me $10.
Wow.
$10 for two jet skis over $10 a piece for 3 hours. I spent $20.
That's impressive, man.
We went to Atlantis with the big water park Atlantis, and that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Sunken City.
I know that would have been awesome, yeah. But we went to Atlantis.
While I was snorkeling, I just so happened.
Atlantis, so a whole nother water park cost me $30.
Wow, man.
So not only did I get to do all this stuff and eat for free, I ate so much. Every night, I dressed up in my little suit and tux, and I'd walk down there, and I'd sit there, and I got to sit with the captain of the boat. I get to sit with him and eat steak and lobster every night.
By the way, this video is going to be broken apart. So let me bring something up here for a second. I go on vacations all the time. They're just plain Jane. They're just everybody's average vacation. When he goes on vacation, it's always something stupid happens. Stupid lucky that happens. Like, I went on a cruise, and then there it was. I was eating with the captain. I couldn't believe it. I was in a limousine, and next thing you know, Mike Myers came in, and I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely insane. It blew my mind.
In Loretta Lynn's limo.
We went. I was walking around the campsite outside of a NASCAR park, saw a 92-year-old stripper. Never see that again. It's always with this guy that the most interesting crap happens, and I don't know how to explain it. To me, I live a very normal life. Fate just has a thing for Tanner. There's Lady Fate just has a crush on me. She always loves to come around.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, man, that is incredible. One of my personal experiences when it comes to one of my favorite vacations of all time was my grandmother, my Granny Mahan, took me and my brother Tyler to Washington D.C. And that was
so great.
Absolutely, that was such a good trip, dude. Why did the light go out?
The battery died. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's carry on.
It just got darker. We'll keep going. Show must go on. So we went up there. We stayed in Arlington at the Hilton, and we took the subway into Washington D.C. And dude, we saw Arlington. Dude, you want to talk about Arlington, man? That's an amazing
powerful place. Yeah.
Oh, it's powerful. Like, you walk in and you just, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I walked in and at first I was like just kind of talking to my brother, yeah, but
You'll get chill bumps.
5 minutes in being there, and it was just like I didn't want to talk. I was just like, somebody talked to you, just like, you just wanted to be quiet.
Yeah.
Then the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and stuff.
Yeah.
It takes your breath away.
Yeah.
Man. You
Everything up there is amazing.
It made me sad.
Yeah.
Really sad. Like, but not in a bad way. Not like I'm depressed kind of way. Kind of like, I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It made you have feels.
Yeah. You can really feel what's going on there.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of emotion in that place. Did you know that property used to belong to Robert E. Lee?
I did not know that.
That was his family's estate, and it was taken away from him after the Civil War, and the Union Civil War dead was buried there.
Wow.
I guess kind of as a punishment to him. But anyways, a little history lesson for you. Yeah, that property that was their land that they owned right there.
That's crazy.
And then they took it away, and now it's a national cemetery. Which honestly, not getting politics of history or anything, but I bet if you'd asked Lee, he'd probably been like, well, if it's for them.
Yeah.
He was bad time in our nation's history, but anyways. So no, we went did that, and then we went to Smithsonian's are amazing.
They're all free.
Dude, I love the Smithsonian's. Yeah, they're 100% free. I mean, how can you beat that?
Yeah.
And they're amazing. Like some of the items in there, like the flag that the Star Spangled Banner was wrote for. I saw it, dude. I'm a history guy. I was losing
the Bill
my
of
mind,
Rights,
man.
the Constitution.
I saw it, dude.
Yeah.
Everything in there was absolutely amazing. We also went to the Capitol. We didn't go to the White House.
Right.
Because I don't think they were allowing tours of the White House at the time, but we did go to the nation's Capitol. Dude, the most beautiful room I've ever seen in my entire life was the Library of Congress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude, I'm not joking. Everybody's going to say he's lying. I swear to God, I literally walked in there, looked around, and I teared. Like, I could feel tears forming in my eyes.
Wow.
It was so beautiful. Just the architecture, the colors. It was seriously, it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely one of my best vacations of all time. What?
To piggyback off of that,
Piggybacking. Tanner Piggyback Watson.
This kind of goes back to what I was saying before. I like cheap vacations. I will literally do. I would rather save money and have experiences than rent like a hotel room. So, like, I've been to D.C. quite a few times, but I will go on vacation somewhere.
Hey, buddy, let me tell you the free way to go to D.C.
Yeah. So I've been on a few vacations with people and then be like, well, no, dude, I can't, like, I drive an SUV. My back seat lays down and a blow-up mattress fits perfectly back there. I will sleep in the car.
You know my dad is listening to this being like, that Tanner.
I will sleep in the car.
That Tanner.
To save, because that's $200 a night I don't have to spend that I can have on an experience. So we went to Orlando, Florida, in Tybee, and I slept in the car. My buddy bought a hotel room.
Yeah.
And when it came down to the last day, I was like, well, we were there for like 4 days. So he spent like $150 a night to stay in this hotel room, and I slept in the car. And I was like, okay, dude.
You had money to go home with.
We were literally like, okay, we've decided on the last day, we're going to go out to eat a really nice dinner, and we're going to drive into Orlando, and we're going to go to Universal Studios, and we're going to do the whole park. And him and his wife were both like, well, we don't have money to do that. And I was like, well, what are y'all going to do?
Tanner's crawling out the back of his car like, I can't wait to go to Universal today, guys.
Well, see, here's the thing.
You rubbed it in too, didn't you?
We slept in the car at the beach. There's a shower on the beach. You're in your bathing suit anyways. I took a shower at the beach. We sleep in the Walmart parking lot sometimes. Go inside, brush my teeth. It's 24/7. I wake up, I'm hungry, I go into Walmart. I wake up, I'm thirsty, I go into Walmart, buy whatever I need, and come back out, go to sleep in the car. I'm only sleeping.
This is how he went to the Bahamas for $200. He parked his car on the back of the boat.
No.
Where nobody could see.
No.
He slept in his car.
No, but like...
He didn't even have tickets. He's walking around the boat going to the buffet saying, I'm going to be right back.
No.
He's got his air mattress in the back.
No, that's not what happened for that trip. But like...
he put one of the life rafts, you just pulled it over your car. Why is that life raft inflated? No, don't worry about it, man.
But I've gone on a lot of vacations.
The $200 was the guy that snuck his car onto the boat.
Yeah. No. But I've gone on a lot of vacations just by being willing to be uncomfortable. Because on vacation, I'm only going to sleep like 4 or 5 hours a night anyways. So if I have a place where I can take a shower at like a truck stop or something like that for free, or $1 to take a truck stop, that's a lot cheaper than $200 a night to live in a hotel where you're literally just sleeping. I have a blow-up mattress that fits in the back of my car. I have a gun in my car. I feel safe. My doors are locked. I'm at a 24/7 Walmart where nobody's going to mess with you because they have security there anyways. I sleep in the back of my car, wake up, I'm $200 richer because I didn't have to spend it on a hotel room. The thing is, a lot of people are not willing to be uncomfortable. They would rather have comfort than actually go out and do stuff.
So much passion in this talk.
Oh yes, there is. I am passionate. Here's another thing.
With that,
hang on. Think about it, guys. Instead of spending $200 to sleep in a hotel room, I promise you, right up the road, in any town, there is a campsite where you can pay $10 and set up a tent or an RV and sleep in that tent. They have showers. They have everything you need. And I've literally done that with a hammock. Set up my hammock between two trees and slept in it. Go camping on this vacation. Go play homeless.
Go play.
That easy. Save $200 a night, guys. I just helped you with your next vacation.
Well, with that being said, the hotel's half the vacation for me.
Nope.
Because it's my little spot, because I'm a very nervous person. I'm a very isolated person. I like to have a spot on my vacation where I can go out and do whatever I want to, but then I can walk in and be like, mine. I have my bathroom, my sink, my toilet. I have this bed is mine, comfortable. Dude, room service, that's half the trip for me.
That's fine.
When we look at when we look at Disney vacations or anywhere I go, I always look at the hotel. What's the hotel? It's half the trip.
Hotels can be beautiful.
I've been anywhere. Another great trip I went on, because Tanner has nothing to say, is I went to California one time.
I went to California one time. Met a bunch of famous people.
How are you going to look at the camera and say, I have nothing to say? I have nothing to say. I'm done. I went to California. Oh, yeah, so did I. I met a bunch of famous people. I don't talk about that. That's on a vacation video.
We went to California.
We didn't go anywhere.
I meant...
Actually, we went to Dragon Con. That's kind of a vacation, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we're going to do a whole nother video on Dragon Con.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Exit us off.
What do you say? Thanks for tuning into the podcast today. That's all we have. Click that notification bell down there if you're on YouTube. If not, favorite us on Anchor. And make sure you hit I said the notification bell? I said the notification bell. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Notification bell. Notification bell. Because you don't hit the notification bell, you're not notification belled. Know that we're notifying you.
Right.
My impression of you at the end of every video.
That was your impression of me?
Yeah.
That was perfect. That was spot on.
Absolute word for word.
Thanks for coming along, guys.
There it is.
We'll see you next time.